I've done 11 WhatNot streams since my last WhatNot update video, which you guys haven't seen that video. I'll put the card around here somewhere. But in today's video, I am going to update you personally on how the WhatNot streams have been doing. Now, before I go into everything here, there'll be, of course, a little bit of a ramble session here. Of course, I'll be rambling a lot throughout the video here. I'll be talking numbers, logistics, analytics, things like nature. But of course, if you guys have never joined WhatNot yet and you guys want to join me, you guys can join with the link found down in the description down below. If you guys have never joined WhatNot, you can get $15 in free credit, and you can spend that on my stream, which I would greatly appreciate if you do. But if you don't want to support another streamer, you can do that as well. But just joining with that link, again, if you've never joined WhatNot, will help support me and support my content. So if you do, I do thank you. And then, of course, the last video did pretty well, and hopefully this video follows suit here. But if you guys want to see more of this, more of a breakdown, what goes behind the scenes of setting up a WhatNot stream, how each stream is doing for me, make sure you are leaving a like on this video and subscribing to the channel, because that shows me that you guys want to see this content moving forward. We're finally over 800 subscribers, which I really do appreciate you guys for doing that. Can we get to 1,000 by the end of the year? My goal was to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Obviously, now we're in November, first week in November here officially, so it's going to be tough to get there, but I think maybe there is that slim opportunity that we can get there. But with all that being said, let's dive over into WhatNot. Let's show how these shows have gone for me and what my mindset is as I move and approach WhatNot heading into the next year and moving forward. All right, so here are our last 3 shows here. So I don't know if there's been like an update to WhatNot or if it's always been like this. I really don't know, but it's only showing me the last 3 shows, so I can't show you every other show that we've done since my last video. So I'm going to show you the last 3 shows here that we did. So the first show that we did was on October 19th. So you can see here we had estimated sales 125. We netted $92.22, and we had 42 orders, which is 40% above average, which is pretty good there. And our average order was $2.98. So for starting these singles at $1, pretty solid. We did lose $4.86 here due to giveaways. That's free giveaways here. All you gotta do is follow the page if you're in my stream. If you follow the page into the giveaway, all you got to do there, you don't have to buy any type of card there. I'm obviously doing that so we can grow a little bit of a following on there and get those people to come in. If they come back, they come back. If they don't, they don't. It's all good. They call them the giveaway goblins, as we like to call it here. So there are our 2 giveaways. So buyers, we were at 12. First time buyers, 7. A little bit down, but that is pretty solid for me. Again, we want to attract new buyers, right? We're trying to grow our following, so that is pretty big there. We had returning buyers, which is a 5, which is also very good. Obviously, we want to build that community here, and have them keep coming back. We did have 8 shares, which I really do appreciate. We're online for about an hour and 38 minutes. We had 20 about average viewers, 118 total views, and average order rating 5, which again is solid here. Now, this is where it takes a little bit of a hit. So we took a little bit of so you kind of see a theme here. I usually go live on Sundays at 1 o'clock. That's typically 1 or 2 o'clock, depending on my schedule. That's typically what we do and go live on. Now, we took a gamble and decided to go live on the 28th just because I was trying to keep up with the holiday and Halloween themed. And this one was pretty bad. So we had 22 estimated sales. We netted $15.45. We didn't do any giveaways because it was just overall a bad show. Typically, I do giveaways I get from my good show. We have people lively in the chat, things like that. It was just bad. Our average order was 2. Again, didn't do no giveaways. So 5 buyers. We had no first-time buyers. Everybody was returning. We had 4 shares. We're only online for an hour and 7 minutes because, again, it was not moving whatsoever. We have 15 max concurrent. That's how many views, max we're at. 77 total views, and again, the average order was 5. And then we did come back here on November 2nd, so this was this past Sunday. Again, we went live at 2 o'clock, and we can kind of see already the increase here. We did $80 in estimated sales, $57 in estimated earnings. We did lose $1 here. We did do 1 giveaway. We had 37 orders. Average order was about $2.16. And again, there is our 1 giveaway. So we had 11 buyers, 9 first-time buyers, which is good. Again, we want to get that going. 2 returning buyers, which is a little bit surprising. So this being ahead of this is pretty good in my eyes. We had 7 shares. We're on a little bit longer here. We're on for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Our max and current views was 18, and we had 180 total views. And of course, we haven't had any order ratings yet, just because these cards just got shipped out on the following Monday. But yeah, again, you can kind of see the up and down with WhatNot, right? We have 1 good show, and then we have 1 bad show, and then we have 1 pretty decent show. So that's what I'm realizing when I'm learning about WhatNot. It is, a lot of averages, of course, but you're gonna have good streams, you're gonna have bad streams. That just comes with it, depending on who you're coming in, how I promote my show. That's something I'm still consistently learning and going to try and implement new things here. Obviously, during the middle of the week streams, I concluded that's not going to happen again unless I absolutely need to get a show out. But more than likely, we're going to be shooting for either Saturdays and or Sundays. More than likely Sundays. That's when I'm usually free. But yeah, these are how the last 3 streams have gone for me. Again, I want to be as open as transparent as with you guys here and be as transparent as possible, because again, I think you guys enjoy that. I don't know if any other content creator does this. If they do, I just don't know about them, but again, feel like this is a connection I have to you guys. So yeah, this is what we've done the last 3 shows. Now let's go and see what we've done in all these 13 shows combined. So here is our estimated sales in 13 streams. We have $1,770 in sales. Of course, that's not including, you know, fees and things like that. So I would assume I don't know if there's a way for me to take a look at it here. I would assume it's probably like 1,300 give or take, or as just rough estimate, rough math. But yeah, guys, and again, I want to show this to you guys because again, I know that's probably what some streamers probably do in a day or things like that. If you guys haven't realized, I'm not the biggest content creator. I don't have the biggest following and the biggest community, which is why I'm trying to build on that and focus on that. So I hope what these videos and what this shows is that you can get started too. And I hope if I'm some sort of motivation to you guys or some, you know, show you kind of gives you that push to get started on whatnot, I really hope that this can. Because yeah, again, I recognize that it's not a lot. It may not be a lot to somebody, but it's a lot to me. You know, that's money. Again, I've always expressed any type of sale that you make, if it's netted profit or loss, you know, that's money you didn't have. So again, the fact that, you know, I've, you know, been able to kind of grow this little bit of following here and generate these sales is a W in my opinion. And one thing here, you kind of see what's kind of hurt the streams a little bit, and I feel like I needed to be better at this. You can see this gap here. So you kind of see we're pretty consistent almost every week going live. And then this little week here in the month of August has got extremely busy. Took a couple of vacations, went away for a little bit. So that kind of hurt. Came back, went away again, came back, went away again. And of course, we've been a little bit more consistent here. So hopefully towards the end of the year, as we get closer to the end of the year here, hopefully being more consistent with our streams. And again, hopefully, again, this just shows you guys that, you know, if you guys want to get started on whatnot, you have the inventory, you have the bulk, like you can do this. Again, I recognize, again, it's not a lot of money to some people. It's, again, a lot to me. So the fact that, again, we've been able to generate this stuff is, again, very huge for me. And hopefully you guys enjoy the transparency, because of course you're going to see those videos where we did $2,000 in sales and whatnot, or we bring this amount of money on whatnot. But I think, I don't want to say what these content creators fail to realize, or what they don't maybe talk about, is that they already have an established following. I'm a following and a content creator who's growing and trying to increase the following with that as well. And hopefully this can kind of translate that and grow to it as well. And if you guys do come over to whatnot and support me and support my content, I really do appreciate it, because you guys, I take these funds here. I either fund the hobby. You guys got to see here. This kid's got it filled up maybe the last time that you see me in a YouTube format video. So, I mean, it funds the hobby, it funds bills, it funds groceries, you know, it helps supports me and my family, my wife. So, again, if you guys ever come in and help support me and buy a card for the $1, $2, $20, $50, again, I really do appreciate it. But yeah, guys, again, just wanted to make a little bit of update video. And again, if you guys want to see more of this, make sure you are following and liking this video here and subscribing to the channel. Yeah, guys, that is going to be the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the update here as far as how we're doing on whatnot. Again, if you guys want to come support me on whatnot, go check out the link found down in the description down below, and over on my link tree. You guys can follow me there. If you're a new user, again, join with that link down in the description down below. You get $15 of free credit. And of course, if you're an existing user, please feel free to follow me over there and check out and make sure you are bookmarking whatever show that we are going live with, if that's on Sundays and or on Saturdays. And again, if you enjoy this content, make sure you're leaving a like on this video and subscribing, because that shows me here that you guys want to see more of the backstage stuff, the cards. I know that was a video that did fairly well as well when we went to my hobby store. So make sure you guys, again, if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure you are liking, subscribing to the channel, leave a comment down below as well if you guys want to see this content here moving forward, because again, that shows me that you guys want to see this type of content. So yeah, guys, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, and I'll see y'all over on whatnot.